Hi guys, it's me, Jules, with Jules Rambling. Figured I'd give a little video today about birds. I happen to own, come here, step up, good girl, a Green Cheek Conure. Her name is Leto. Yeah, oh, pretty bird. I have had her now, yes, hello. I've had her, I think, 2.5 years. Decided I'd always kind of liked birds, but wasn't really sure a whole lot about them. And I have a dog who is getting old and blind, and I wanted a companion for him. You are very rude this morning. Yes, you. Yes, yeah, you. I wanted a companion for my dog when I was at work and was not in the position to take on training a puppy. And my husband, who was my then boyfriend at the time, was very opposed to getting a second dog. So I convinced him and myself that getting a bird would be a great companion for my dog. FYI, not good companions for dogs. With that said, I still absolutely love the bird. She is so much fun. They bring a lot of joy, which is kind of funny to say when you look at this little package. Go, this little tiny thing. Yeah, this little tiny thing can bring a lot of joy. But she does. I'm gonna kind of talk about what it's like to own a bird, what kinds of birds there are if you're thinking of getting a bird. Like I said, Leto is a Green Cheek Conure. There are different types of bird species. She is one of the smaller ones. I think the smallest is, the English call them budgies, here we call them parakeets. Those are really good starter birds for kids, a child who is wanting to dive into pet ownership. Budgies are very easy compared to other types of birds. They're smaller. I don't think they live as long, and they're just, in general, a little bit easier, don't demand as much attention. So if you're thinking of getting a bird, be aware that they live for, most of them will live for at least 30 years. So this bird, she's only 3. She just turned 3. Her hatch day was November 17th. So she's 3, she could live for another 27 years. So this is a lifelong commitment. You are just Miss Talkative this morning. Yes, you are, yeah. You're very proud of yourself. Tell me your name, Leto? No, not Biscuit, Leto. So, budgies are really good at learning how to speak. There are a lot of videos on YouTube of some that do talk really well. Disco is awesome. I recommend looking at some of his videos. He's just really funny. So again, it's a long commitment, 30 years. They are not like a hamster or goldfish or guinea pig that you can leave in the cage and they're happy to just kind of do their own thing and not be interactive. Birds are flock animals. They love to be with their flock. And when you purchase one and bring it into your family, you become their flock. A lot of birds tend to bond with one person. She has bonded with me. Absolutely hates my husband. She views him, I think, as competition. So that's not funny. Yeah, what are you looking at? He comes into the house and comes near me, she gets in aggressive fight mode and will actually like waddle over to him really fast and just bite him. Do be aware that if you decide to get a bird, they tend to bond with one person. We haven't been able to train her out of attacking my husband, but she's great with other visitors. We can have her go to other people and she doesn't mind them at all. Actually, she loves my brother. You're wanting to give your side of the story, huh? I think she's, stop. She's wanting to talk over me. Train them out of that, but like, unlike a dog or a cat that you can kind of reprimand with a little bit of a tap, where do you want to go? you cannot hit a bird. Your hands have to be always a safe zone for them because they sit on your fingers. So you can't reprimand, but if she does bite, I tend to grab her little beak. So if you decide to get a bird, I recommend doing a lot of research. Don't just go to Petco or PetSmart. There are actually aviaries that breed birds. If you're here in Northern Virginia, I recommend checking out DJ Feathers. They're in Chantilly. I wish I had known about them before I had gone to PetSmart, because I did buy her from PetSmart, which I don't recommend doing. I would recommend going to an actual aviary. There are so many different kinds and so many different ones that will match what your goal is. You know, a Green Cheek Conure tends to be on the quieter side. They will learn to say words, as you can hear her talking. She says her name, she says pretty bird. She also says biscuit. She learned how to say that one because we tease our dog with different phrases, and then we say Maverick wanna, and then she'll say the word for us. They're fairly quiet. If you live in a townhouse or an apartment, they're pretty good for those. The bigger birds tend to be a lot louder. So you need to really be aware of how much time you're willing to spend with the bird, how much money. Parrots love, can't express this enough, love to chew things. Her favorite toys are actually from PetSmart. They are, I think when they're on sale, they're like $2.99 or $3.99, and they have very thin wood, and she just destroys it. A happy parrot is a destructive parrot. So you go through a lot of bird toys. So the bigger the bird, the bigger the toys, which means more money. So if you don't have a budget to spend, you know, $100, $150, $200 a month on toys, I recommend getting a small bird. And again, there are different types. You've got your parakeets, your conures, your cockatiels, kikes, which are really fun. Like if you want an active, high energy, compact little bird, kikes are really cool. That's the bird I kind of wish, if I had known more. I did some research, but all I knew was from PetSmart and Petco, and so I was just looking at cockatiels, parakeets, and conures, and that's why I picked a Green Cheek Conure. If I had known about the aviary, I would have gone, talked to the owner. They are in the business of breeding birds. They have so many that you can see and interact with and get kind of some hands-on exposure to. And kikes are just like, I've been explained that they're kind of like the terrier of the bird world. They're just rough, tough, tumble, go, 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 go. So if you want a bird or a pet that you can really play a lot of games with and teach them different things. That was right in my ear. Yeah, that was in my, yeah. Hikes are really, really, really cool. I would say just do a lot of research. Look if there's a local aviary. Go and talk to the owners and go and see the different birds and research the different types, because depending on your lifestyle, a bird may not even be a good choice, or it could be an awesome companion. Then on to just kind of care and maintenance, etc. A little bird poops almost every 10 minutes. So you can potty train them. She's not completely potty trained. She doesn't typically go on me anymore. So we have a little stand that we call it the poop stand. And whenever she gets a little antsy, she kind of hunkers down and say, look at my pretty feathers. Oh, I'm so gorgeous. Yeah. Oh, I'm so pretty. Okay. So, I don't even remember where I was. Oh, pooping. Yeah. So you can train them to go to a certain place to poop. I don't have her flighted. The home we live in has very high ceilings, so I don't want her getting out and possibly flying up there. So I take her to the aviary and pay them to clip her wings and trim her talons. That makes them the bad guy and me the good guy. Yes. You're quiet when I'm quiet. You talk when I talk. Yeah, that's so rude. So yeah, there's just a lot of info out there online. But again, if you're thinking of adding a companion to your house, which I love having animals around. I am a huge animal lover. We have 3 horses, a dog, and a bird. It takes a lot of time and attention and money, and it's a commitment. They can bring you so much joy. She's preening my hair for me because it's still wet. Thank you. Yeah, I think birds are really fun. I think they can make really great companions depending on your situation in life. Birds are just a little simpler, but they can still learn tricks. So she actually knows how to wave and show her wings and to turn in a circle. We're currently working on learning our colors because birds are highly intelligent. So if you'd like to learn a little bit more about Leto, please click the thumbs up, subscribe, leave comments. I'd love to give you more information. I just think they're so much fun. Go potty. I hope I've given some good information. I feel like I've kind of rambled, hence the name, Jules Rambling. Again, I recommend doing a lot of research. Look online, find a local aviary, get some exposure to the different types of birds. Don't just jump in because you saw one at Petco or PetSmart or your local pet store. Really investigate and research and look for the one that's gonna fit your lifestyle. Because again, they live for 30 years. That's a long time. Good girl. I think that they're a lot of fun. They're totally worth the time and investment if you have the time and money to invest into one. They really bond and want to spend time with you. And her favorite thing, she just likes to snuggle into my neck, or she'll get into my cheek and rub her head into my cheek. Yeah. Want to show me your dance? Go. Boop. Here we go. They go boop, 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 boop. Boop. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah. But yeah, there's just a lot of info out there. There's so many different types. They're so much fun. There's just a lot to learn. You know, me, I grew up knowing about dogs and cats and guinea pigs and hamsters. Didn't really know anything about birds until I decided to dive in and get one. And they're really cool. Like, honestly, they're just so much fun. Maverick wanna? Yeah, yeah. That's her favorite one now. She gets so excited to say it. They're really fun, they're really cool. So if you want one, do the research, really put in the time and effort and energy, because I think you get rewarded back. They're really cool. Yeah. 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 So anyway, again, I hope you've enjoyed. We'll bring you another video about her cage and cage setup if you like. Let me slide her back into view. Ooh, ta-da. She's sitting on her little bird stand. So anyway, you know, I hope this has been somewhat informative. Again, I really recommend go find an aviary near you. If you're really interested in a pet bird, go to an aviary. They can give you so much more information and you can see so many different types and really decide what's the right one for you. Until next time.